Good evening, everybody. This is your commander of Starfleet. Tonight I am joined with Admiral Bob Vosseller, Admiral Kimberly Donohoe, Fleet Captain well, my God, sorry, Fleet Captain Jason Williams. I need sleep. And Captain Maria
Dutilly.
Dutilly. Okay, thank you. So welcome everybody to this now monthly version of the AMAs. So if you have questions for me or any of the panelists here, please put them in the comments, and me or my production staff will post it and get it answered for you guys. So how's everybody's evening going?
Excellent.
Great. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Good evening to Shay, who always loves to come on and bug me. John, dude, man, you need to go to sleep. I know it's got to be late. Elizabeth, good to see you from Region 3. James Reed from Region 2, good to see you. Captain Justin Fitzik from Region 4, which that's just the region we don't talk about, but good evening. Good to see you. So if you guys have questions, this is your monthly AMA, and we are only going to keep it at about 30 minutes tonight. Sorry, guys. On a chain, I guess you can say programming change, we are moving the After Dark from Thursday 2200 to Monday 2200. I've taken a new job, and it's going to require me to be on duty from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Wednesday through Saturday. Michael Stein, of course, I knew you'd be on and asking what's the status of the tax returns that outside auditor was completing. Also, what's the plan for the future years? So, Mike, she is done with all the tax forms. She's now working on the reinstatement paperwork to get our tax status back. So that's where we are right now. What's my plan for the future years? Not to deal with IG investigations, tax forms, or any other database issues. Hope 2021 will be a smooth sailing. Get the quartermaster site up, get them with new staff going, and that's about it. I just want 2021 to be quiet. I walked in 2020, did not know how bad the office was, didn't know how bad everything was going until I logged into the CS email for the first time. And at that moment, I really wish that Denise Rush would have won. Not gonna lie. I called her that night, and she said, "Hey, congratulations." I said, "Look, you want the office? It's yours." And she's like, "Why?" Because I didn't know how bad we were until I logged in and checked the CS email account. It was a lot. Oh, going to them. So I'm sorry, Mike. I apologize. So all the tax forms will be done between me, Linda, and Cindy. Is it Finnebaker? I think it's Cindy. I know I probably butchered her last name. She's out of Region 17. She's going to do our taxes for us and not charge us. So we've got it set up. She could be charging us several thousands of dollars just to fixing this shit show that I've got. And Jeff, I'm sorry, it's not the F-bomb. But she told us for nonprofit and stuff that, I seen the itemized statements, and of course it says zero at the end. But just for the first year was like $3,000 for her to process the paperwork and go through everything. Yeah. So she's doing this free of charge, and it's not costing us anything. Now there will be penalties, but she's trying to see if we can get those waived. So that's what she's also working on. Right now, a minimum of $1,000 per year. That's if she can't get it waived. If she can get it waived, then we'll just have to pay the reinstatement paperwork for the tax status. But we've now got that set down, and it's not going to be forgotten anymore. If that's the best way to tell you. Alvin, welcome. John Klein from Pittsburgh, welcome. Ben Myers, Joe Klein,
Pittsburgh,
Stanford, Washington, Pittsburgh. Oh, Pittsburgh. Come on.
Just for all my Pittsburgh folk. Represent.
Wait. Here. Go. There you go. You can put it back up and be on the big screen.
There you go. Everybody in Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Sorry, Bob, I didn't have a Sheets cup for you.
Lauren White, good evening. So yeah, if you guys have questions, please put them up here. We'll get them going for you guys. Congratulations on the new job, dude. Talk to me Saturday morning when I get off shift, and we'll see how good that's going to be. But so yeah, Justin, talking about that, I was going to work part-time with FedEx on Mondays and Tuesdays when I'm not working. So after delivering over 100 packages, they drove out to the site, took the truck from me, fired me, FedEx did, and so I got to turn my shit in tomorrow. They said, well, we can't work around your schedule. I'm thinking, okay. That's hilarious. Yes. For those watching, the USS Resolute's Locked in the Ice video get-together will be broadcast on July 5th. Guests will hopefully be John Johnson, Ed Tunis, and Steve Parmley. I'm going to be there, God willing. It is on a Sunday, so I am not going to be working. So, Ed Tunis, I'm throwing it out there. There's no reason why you cannot be there. Make it happen, brother. John Johnston, I don't know you. So, yeah, you should be there too.
Gubby sneaked in.
Oh, snap.
I see him.
Right, everybody be quiet. Operations is here. Shh. That's messed up. Yeah, brother, believe me, I agree. That's all right. Lauren, I got a better job. The only thing that sucks is I'm going to have to work 12-hour shifts at night. Anne-Marie McGinley, welcome.
Oh, my. Another R7 person.
Yes.
Oh, they're taking over. Woohoo!
Oh, Region 7.
Let's get some more Region 1 people in here. Let's show them who we dominate. God. That's horrible. I mean, we should have like 20 to 30 people from Region 1 just because we have the RC on. Come on now. Nurture IC is proceeding on schedule. Mary is here. It should still be the first week of August is what it's going to do. I do have the awards done. I've got the names of who won. Haha, I'm not telling you guys. But we've already ordered the awards plaques. That go to bed. Exactly, Wayne. Thank you. So we've already got that done. We're right on schedule. David Shorey, Region 4. Ugh. Just kidding. Am I the only one from R15 here? I think so, Eric. I think you're the only one I've seen so far, man. Region 4, get on the chat. That's right. I forgot Alvin's from Region 4. Oh, I forgot about that. Russell, you're slow, man. Already answered it. Hey, John Darnell from Region 1. All right. We're up to 4. Woohoo! R4 represent. Whatever, dude. Since we have 2 female leaders on the call, what words of advice? Oh, this would be a good one. Since we have 2 female leaders on the call, what words of advice do you have for increasing inclusiveness in your chapters? So, ladies, take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go, Maria.
Okay. All right. So, for ideas to include it for inclusiveness for chapters is on the Stella Pirata. One of my main things that I do is outreach to other chapters. I have with the other Western PA chapters, the Solstice and the Venture. Venture is located out in Johnstown, and Solstice is over in the Greensburg area. And we have just trying to do activities together, and then not only that, but also trying to do activities with the region together as a whole. And so that's what I've been trying to do. Being inclusive is always inviting people to every single event that the Stella Pirata does, and then just trying to use our resources, like the internet, to having movies in Region 7. I trying to use my resources just to invite everybody. That's just what I try and do. Just invite everybody. So, Kimberly, if you have anything to add.
Well, I do stuff with other chapters as well. We have 3 area, and we do some things in. I also try to visit other regions. Everything's on now. I go to Region 12, which is anybody that I can find. Plus, if I host something for Region 1, I open it to all regions. Like
Mhm.
John Hardy always shows up from Region
Right.
20, and it's so nice to hear his accent. And
Right.
then, but when we would have in-person things, we
Mhm.
would require that you didn't have to join Starfleet to do things with us, just if you were comfortable. And I made sure that we had all ages. Our youngest member is 17, our oldest one's 3. And with my Starfleet flag and my UFP flag, I also have an LGBTQ flag.
Right.
And I want everybody to know they're comfortable. So I don't want anything to seem standoffish, and that people welcoming atmosphere.
Right. And that's key, to have a welcoming atmosphere. And and also like for people with disabilities, like using
Yes.
like the technology like Zoom. That's a great way to
Mhm.
to include people, because then like if they have a mobility issues, like they can just join in on Zoom, and be part of something. And
Right.
that's another thing to do for inclusiveness. Like the technology is our friend, and I think we can really use it to our advantage to be more inclusive. Geography for geography, like just the distance to addressing people's disabilities, and allowing them to still be part of something.
Right. And we don't have events that are like, say someone's in a wheelchair, all our events, being in a wheelchair won't hinder them. We would do things that everybody could do. Even if our bowling event, we have someone that's on crutches, they still got to go, was made to feel a big part of it, had a team t-shirt, and never was made to feel excluded.
Right. Good question, Amy. Thank you.
There was one for Bob I saw there.
Okay, I didn't see that. What's the
There.
question?
No, it was lost there. So.
In Region 99 section, still alive. Are they still alive, Eugene? I would think so.
I would hope so, because I don't want to make any more of those damn announcements.
Yeah. Is it Region 99 our unassigned region? Yeah. So and that's still the same. So they're assigned, they're unassigned, but they're still alive as far as I know. And it's great to periodically check to see if those folks are, still interested in possibly doing something on a chapter,
So I've got to interrupt you for a minute. So before we started the stream tonight, I checked the membership, and we were at 5,660. So either the database is really, really off, or we literally just got 15 new people in the span of 41 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They were watching the show, and they just automatically felt that they needed to join.
Doubtful. I'm not that good. All right.
Just go with it, Steve. Just go with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. Wow. But yes, talking about technology, I think up until this administration, we are literally maximizing every piece of technology we can. Streaming. I actually had somebody from Region 20 said that he never thought he would actually come on and talk to the commander of Starfleet. Guys, it's just a position. It's not like it's reverence. I mean, I'm nobody special. Everybody can come talk to me. Hi, Paul Moore, Region 15 in the house. Oh, Paul who? Jason, I see you. Hello, Mary. Shane Russell from Tracom. Nice to see you. No, once they do not renew their memberships, they drop off the database. They're not in Region 99 no more.
We just went through our unassigned members, and we got all kinds of things from I didn't know that my membership to SFI had been approved to don't contact me again. I don't have anything to do with the chapter.
Yeah, pretty much. But with the new GDPR that we're going to be doing with the database, only a small handful of people will be able to actually contact the unassigned people.
Oh, Matt. Oh, good question, Matt.
Kim, I'm going to drop off just for a second.
Okay. Virtual events. I can answer. Region 7. We have been doing virtual events. For the Stella Pirata, we've been doing weekly. Now it's bi-weekly because the weather is nice. Be doing movie events on Zoom. So we've been getting together and be getting together and watching movies together on Zoom. We've been doing that virtually. We've also been having cocktail hour that's hosted by Jeff over on the challenge.
My XO and our chief of staff.
Yeah, yep.
We've been doing that, and that's going to go to an every other week.
About every other week.
Yeah.
Right. And then the Stella Pirata, we have our own Zoom channel now. And so I'm going to be looking to reach out to other chapters in other regions, trying to do activities because like COVID, like we got to adapt and adjust to like what's going on. And so that's what I'm going to be working on as captain of the Pirata is networking out to like region 1, region 12, and whoever, just to like create new activities. And like the sky's the limit. So like we've been doing the movies, we've been doing cocktail hour in region 7, and we've been doing those things, and I'm looking to expand even further and doing more outreach to other chapters in other regions via Zoom and do something new.
Well, that's the one silver lining of this thing is of this pandemic is that we're really exploring the tech, be it Discord,
Right.
Zoom, what we're doing tonight. I mean, I visited Kimmy's trivia event at a different region. I've been visiting other chapter meetings that I hadn't had a chance to physically go to. The Justice, the Avenger. I'm going to probably visit Maria's at some point. The Osiris. And it's been great because it's great to see the different styles, the different formats of the meetings and what they're discussing.
Right. Oh, and I just wanted to add that also like in the Western PA chapters, the Venture, the Solstice, and the Pirata, which we have like the Western region like chapter network that we've kind of formed, that we've been also doing gaming of Dungeons and Dragons. Venture, the captain, Mark Adams, he is the dungeon master for that. So we've been playing Dungeons and Dragons online. We've also had Amy from the Solstice who has done Cards Against Humanity online, and we've also had Jimmy from the Solstice who's done like a gong show type of thing like on Discord. It's great. People are getting together and doing things. I just wanted to add that that's what also Western PA has also done. So.
Well, like Bob said, he came to for Region 1. We've had 3 now, and we have our ship meeting. But our last meeting, we had a show and tell thing. We did general business, and everybody brought collectibles, and we just did show and tell, like kindergarten. But it was fun, and I saw some things I had never seen before that now I covet.
Special welcome to J.L. Galloway. He's Vice Admiral and Commander-in-Chief of Fleet 31. He's one of the diplomats that have joined SFI to help open up diplomatic relations between them and us. So welcome, Jay. We are also, Russell, did we figure out what day we're going to have CAG on? The head of CAG? Not yet. We're opening up special talks with them, trying to get diplomatic relations to them. We're going to have that new head of CAG on hopefully soon. We'll have to see. Hopefully soon. I'll be able to get that. Stormtroopers shoot and miss, and the red shirts dying away. Exactly, Paul. That's how it works, man.
No. Can I add to the other part?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. Region 1 starting to do trivia night. You're all welcome. Any region's actually welcome to that. We also, the USS Serenity has also been doing Cards Against Humanity and a couple other games for the region. We also have a event calendar on SFIRegion1.com. There's an event calendar on there that our COs and XOs can go on and put whatever events they have going on. So if you're near Region 1, you want to physically get involved or virtually, either one, they're on there.
Go Region 1. Woo-hoo.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll definitely be interested in networking with Region 1, you know, like Cards Against Humanity. I mean, we play that in the Western PA chapters. That most definitely, I'll definitely reach out to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we've had, of course, Region 7, we've had Region 20, and
Right.
I have different other regions.
Right. Right, because the Stella Pirata being Pittsburgh, we're like 40 miles away from Region 1 border, you know, with Ohio. And so we've done some work with the Renegade over in Youngstown.
Mm-hmm.
So like most definitely, I would love to be able to network with other Region 1 chapters, you know, get something started. So definitely.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially as close as y'all are. I mean, you know,
yeah, exactly.
Well, of course, with virtual, it doesn't really matter. You can be in Ireland and still contact us.
Right.
Region 7 is also planning a CO-XO meeting in the not too distant future. We have to pick a date, but probably sometime during the summer on Discord. So, you know, we'll be talking a little bit of business, but, you know, mostly it'll be a lot of fun.
And I'm looking forward to that because that really helps like the Western PA and everybody else to bring it together. So I'm looking.
Yeah. We can't physically, even without a pandemic, we probably couldn't get as many people together.
No,
so this is a way to cut gas costs and travel costs.
Right.
Yeah, you've got a question on the screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure, Eugene. Just give me a holler. We're friends on Facebook, so message me. Our next meeting is actually going to be on the 11th. I haven't it out yet, but maybe you all could come. Some of your crew could join in. So just message me.
Let's see. Did I miss any questions? I don't think we did. Hello to Jim Armstrong. Allison James, welcome.
Hi, AJ.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. So yeah, today was kind of a bittersweet day. My 9-year-old, who would really be like laying on my neck right now and super annoying me, which never really bothered me anyways. She went home today after her summer break with me. So I've got no kids in my house. My teenagers, she's spending the night with her friend. My son spending the night with his friend. And I'm like, it's quiet.
Right. Oh, Amy, that's what I was laughing. Look, reading that question. I love pineapple on my pizza. Yum! 2 thumbs up.
No, 2 thumbs.
Yeah, we're divided in our house. My wife likes pineapple. I don't.
Yeah.
So we usually have to get a half and half.
Hey,
I'll eat it, but I won't choose it.
Everybody that's watching, tonight is the last. It's the last call for final mission names tonight. So if you have not got them in, they need to be in by midnight tonight, so we can get them put into the video for the virtual IC. So make sure you get that in, please. 2 words for commander, party time. No. Not likely, my friend. Do we have any other questions?
Yeah.
Because it's only going to be about 30 minutes, guys, unless Cam and Russell wants to stay on and you guys talk some more. I've got to get sleep, and I've got to be up early in the morning, very early.
All right.
Yes, email your final mission names to ic@sfi.org. And send your photos to DJ O'Brien for the album, if you have them.
Hey, Bob, you have a question from Amy.
Okay, I don't see it.
How's the beach?
The beach actually is fantastic. My wife and I were there on Sunday afternoon. The water's a little cold. We are able to actually go into the water, but it was a little cold, even for me who've done polar bear plunges. But But we've gotten some rain and some fog, so the next couple of days don't look too good. So, no, I'm looking forward to some real beach time. Maybe on the weekend.
And
Give
Tony,
the weather a break.
0700 for you. Yeah, it's 0430 for me in the morning. So yes, the comm badges, I've got them narrowed down to 3. I will be posting them for the members to take a look at. And we'll decide from there. The EC got it down to 3. And that was a tough one. When is the deadline for the next CQ? Jeff, are you on the line? Hang on. What's the deadline for the next? What's the deadline for the CQ?
I think it's September 15th. No, yeah, September 15th.
September 15th.
All right, September 15th is the deadline for the October issue. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. How did I get into Star Trek? So my father got me into it. He watched the original series, and one night I get up to get a glass of milk, and he said, "Hey, come here, watch this with me." And that was the Encounter at Farpoint, and I've watched it ever since.
All right. Hey, Joe. Joe's a member of my crew. Hey, Joe. Thanks for asking a question. And for me, for Star Trek, like my parents are Trekkies, and so I remember when I was 3 years old watching the original series reruns. So like for me, it was just exposure from my parents watching it, and since the age of 3, I've been watching Star Trek. So
I watched the original. It was, when it hit, especially when it hit syndication, 6 o'clock on Channel 11 on WPIX in New York. My parents actually allowed me to put up the TV tray and eat dinner out there while I was watching it. So that was very nice of them. Or they wanted to just get me out of the kitchen. I don't know.
Kim and Bob got to watch it live.
I did. I remember a little bit of it because I got to hold the popcorn bowl. I'd sit between my parents, but I don't remember a lot of it. I did more in the syndication, but I've loved Star Trek. My husband said I love it like how some women seem to love shoes, which I love shoes too. But I've got into SFI because it was something I could do with my kids because it was a family-oriented thing at times. So I've been in it ever since. Jason?
My dad actually got me into it. He used to watch the TOS series. He had old VHS tapes of every episode. I think he taped them all, but he got me into it. He was actually the one that bought me my first little uniform because I was only 10 years old, I think, when the first time I went to a convention. He bought me my first little uniform. It was a blue Mr. Spot shirt, as I used to call it. He got me into Star Trek. Consequently, it kind of came full circle when we just went down to visit my parents in Clarksville, Tennessee, last week, and he gave me 2 things that he has been saving for over 20 years for me. And I didn't even know they were that old, but it's the Franklin Mint pocket watches for Star Trek. Saved the Klingon and the Borg.
Wow.
Wow. That's cool. So yeah, it's kind of come full circle.
all right, cool.
I was in the United States Coast Guard, and then I was in ROTC. So, but I don't discuss all my personal stuff in SFI. Sorry. Because I seem to I say something about something personal, and somebody takes it to the far left and completely destroys what I said and misconstrues it. So yeah, I don't say anything anymore. I keep it to myself. So guys, yeah, thanks, Russell. You just stay in the back room where you belong, and you can just laugh there. So, guys, we're going to cut this at 30 minutes. I do apologize. Tonight's going to be a short one. Russell, when's the International AMA? Did we already? You want to go ahead and announce those dates real quick while we have everybody live? Hang on, since you're talking and I can't hear you.
I was gonna say, give me a moment. They are set, but I haven't looked at the actual calendar.
So anybody that wants to get on the AMA or the After Dark, you can reach out to Kimberly Donohoe and Russell Camp. And who's your other guy? Justin.
Justin. Yeah.
Justin Fitzik from Region 4. They are the associate producers and program director, intern, whatever you got. So yes, everybody's welcome to come on. I've not told anybody yet that they can't come on and talk to me. I do not own any of the original 70. No, I don't own any of that. So
the international AMA will be on the 18th.
Russell, why are you not answering people back?
Contact Russell. Haven't heard back from him yet. I haven't sent the reply yet. If you'd like, I can reply here, Mike. The next AMA already has a full schedule. It's already been set. Wayne named one of his other staff that he wanted on with him. But we will get you on another AMA soon, basically. Yeah, but the next one, we already have a full panel.
Yeah, just make sure he's scheduled in there, or even schedule him for an After Dark if he'd like.
Yeah.
So
just so people know, I work on average 14 to 16 hours a day, 5 days to 6 days a week. So
and he still answers my telephone call when I call him.
So I will get to correspondence, but sometimes it does take me a few moments, especially with email. Usually I send it really late at night. So
tonight we were joined with Admiral Bob Vosseller, Amberly. Oh, Admiral Kimberly Donohoe, Fleet Captain Jason Williams. Didn't call you Jonathan this time. Sweet. Captain Maria Dutilly, and Lieutenant Commander Russell Camp. Thank you guys for coming on. I do apologize about it being a short one tonight. Unfortunately,
understandable.
4:30 comes very early, and now that my new job, I need to start taking my amount of sleep that I need to have, because I have to be a lot more watchful on my new job.
Right.
So, everybody, thank you for coming on, and
thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Good luck with everything.
It's always a pleasure to have you guys on. I like to have my regulars on, because sometimes we get some new members that are skeptical and they're afraid to come on. So it's always good to have some of the older veterans to come on and talk and not worry. Yeah. So Gumby and James Herring, if you see this, Bob Vosseller's on here right now.
Bob.
There's no reason you guys can't come on here. I'm just saying. If Bob can do it, you can do it. And that's a new slogan. If Bob can do it, you can do it. Get those with an SFI shirt with his face. If Bob can do it, you can do it. All right, guys. As always, live long and prosper.
All right.